a.m.'s a sin. Old Cracker's just hanging with his old friend. Beer for breakfast, what I said. Beer for breakfast, make it two. Pop that top, pop that top, pop that top again. Pop that top, pop that top, pop that top again. Again, pop that top. Again, sun pounding on your head. Beer, take care of that. Beer for breakfast, that's what I said. Beer for breakfast, make it two. Pop that top, that's what I said. Beer for breakfast, make it two. Pop that top again. Pop that top, pop that top, pop that top again. Again, pop that top. Again, beer for breakfast, that's what I said. Beer for breakfast, make it two. Beer's bitching, abounding up. Incentive when that morning comes. Beer for breakfast. Amen.
That hooker in the bathroom was dead when I found her.
Listening to our show will get you laid.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to the Beer for Breakfast Morning Show with Lake Placid legend, Toolman Tim, and me, the Obscure Ron, and I like to keep it that way. We're coming to you live and local from the Obscure Destinations Studios in Lake Placid, Florida.
Come and get it!
No, not that Lake Placid. Stick around, have fun, laugh while you can, and remember to like and subscribe and tell your friends about us.
I just got three things to say. God bless our troops, God bless America, and gentlemen, start your engine!
To honor America with the singing of our national anthem, please welcome from the United States Air Force Band Singing Sergeants, Technical Sergeant Michael J. Aiello.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Beer for Breakfast Morning Show is brought to you by Ground Up Remodeling. Tim will take care of your needs from the ground up. Truly one of the best in Lake Placid, and we wouldn't let anyone else work on our handyman or home improvement needs. Call Tim today.
I see. Good morning, everybody. This is Ron. I'm here with Toolman Tim, and we're here to figure out what the hell is going on with the PDF files this morning.
We're here to pump you up.
We're here to pump something up. I feel betrayed. I feel broken. You know, all these liberals always say, is this what you voted for, Republican? And I'm like, yeah. This time I'm like, no, this is not what I voted for. I wanted the whole bullshit. And I really thought that Kash Patel would man up and handle some business. But, you know, what the hell? I mean,
he's only been in there a couple
of days. It doesn't matter. He's the one that blocked that stuff, man.
You think?
Yeah. I think Pam Bondi thinks so, too.
Oh.
And Pam Bondi's pissed about it.
Oh, yeah. She said, I want those documents on my desk by 8 o'clock this morning. Let's see what happens today.
Yeah, that's craziness, man. That is absolutely madness. I don't
Well, welcome to all our listeners this morning.
Yeah. Well, hello, Twitter people. If you're not ghosts, I haven't figured out how to actually watch my Twitter feed yet, so you have to bear with me on this one. But I know we're there, but and I know y'all are watching there. So, or as Sean would say, you're ghosts. But we're happy that anybody is watching us. That makes us feel good. We're going to do a call-in show because we want to hear just how many people are really pissed off about this whole
document baloney.
Yeah, this. Well, I don't. You know, they took all of the social media influencers, right? And they gave them the credentials, and I'm like, wait a minute now. Why do I care about what Chad, whatever his name is, gets? And then they all come out with the same tweet. Oh, they finally released the files. No, they didn't, because Laura Loomer, whom I cannot stand, she put up this. She said, "Hey, look, they're all redacted, dude, and everything else is stuff you already knew." And so,
you know, a lot of good releasing all these documents are when you can't read but an eighth of it.
You know, they can take the documents and shove them up their butt. I want to see somebody arrested.
Yeah.
How is it that Ghislaine Maxwell is doing prison for 20 years for trafficking, but nobody's accused? Who trafficked what? I mean, there ain't nobody arrested. I mean,
right. Let's see a victim here.
There ain't no kids arrested. I mean, there ain't no adults arrested for who does he traffic these kids to? Ghosts?
Apparently.
Because are they all dead now? Like the Kennedy files, everybody's got to be dead before you release anything? Jeez, that's madness, man.
Speaking of madness, let's have a beer.
Yes, let's do that. And that's my squirrel.
Oh, he's got some nice fresh corn there.
Yeah, he's all freaking out. You must be going to walk by soon.
He jumped right up in the air there.
This is my bird kiss bird feeder. And that's a blue jay, in case you didn't know Florida birds. Anyway, so yeah, this is craziness, man. I mean, all right. I don't care that he called Zelensky a dictator. I just think that he's a dictator. And none of that shit bothers me. But what really bothers me,
he's coming to the White House.
Yeah, no, he better come with his hat in his hand and
kiss some ass.
Better be ready to kiss some ass, because
we're taking some of his minerals.
We're taking everything he's got in his ground. Well, we'll just team up with Russia at this point. Okay, we'll just all kick your ass and take your shit and split it.
There you go.
Because you've taken all of our money and pissed it away. He's bought houses in L.A., Miami, and somewhere else. With all of this money that we're sending him.
Well, at least come back to our country.
All of his generals have bought houses in Paris and France and everywhere else.
Damn.
And that's all in the money that we're sending them. You know, they didn't have any of that money before we got there. I mean,
if they were that rich, why isn't their army supporting itself, right?
Exactly. So that pissed me off a little bit, and I'm still a little bit raw about that. That, as my dad would say, that chapped my ass right there.
Chaps your ass, boy.
And because I expected, the whole point of getting Kash Patel in there was he was supposed to be, and Kash Patel is supposed to be some hard ass, no bullshit. Let's get to the point. Let's get this corruption over with. And what does he do? He goes in there and goes, well, I don't want to give you all the files. No, fuck that. I want the files, man.
Bring the heat.
I want the, and if you don't want to give me the files, then fine. Keep the files and start arresting the people's names that's on those files.
Right. Do something.
That's the important part. I mean, that's the part that gets me pissed. So I don't know. That's how I'm. That's where I'm at so far. Tim's got calming things to talk about, I think.
No, this is you know how they have stupid shit of the day, like it's donut day. And all like that. Well, today they want it to be boycott spending day.
Mm-hmm.
They don't want us to spend a dime the whole day. Well, that's not going to work out so good because I got to get beer.
There you go. And not only that, Al Sharpton started that like last month. This is like some Al Sharpton thing that he's doing.
Oh, well,
he's
an idiot.
He's a piece of race baiting trash. Hey, but on the good news, MSNBC did fire Joy Reid.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that chick that shaves her head and then doesn't shave her head, then does shave her head, then wears a wig, then doesn't shave her head. I've met these birds are smarter than that crazy dumbass chick.
It's like I'm having a bad hair day. I'll shave all my hair.
No,
off.
she is. She is. I know you're not allowed to say the R word anymore. I think is what the message I got from what they call the YouTube representative. It said maybe you shouldn't use these words, and we wouldn't shadow ban your little channel so much. And I'm like, well,
flag.
Yeah, but they have. That's what's so weird is they haven't flagged any of our shows.
Yeah.
Unless we play regular music, but I mean,
Yeah, if we play a recorded song by an artist.
Yeah, then they want to flag it. But it's not like they monetize me. They got. What are we looking at? We're looking at 360-something thousand subscribers, and they won't let us make a dime off of them.
Right.
So I mean, that's YouTube for you.
Oh, here's a crazy figure they said this morning. The National Hockey League raised their spending cap for each season.
Yeah.
$24 million more.
Wow.
Their cap right now is well over $200 million per season. That's for to hire players and crap like that.
For what? Tire fires? What'd you say?
Players.
Oh.
Basketball.
Oh.
I thought hockey. I mean,
yeah,
National Hockey League.
Yeah. So I don't. Much like Joy Reid's brain, that bird knows more about hockey than I do.
I don't know anything about hockey.
All I know is most of them get their teeth knocked out before they're 12. That's how you can tell that they're going to be professional or not, I think.
Yeah, if you're missing teeth, you're a pro.
Yeah, you're getting there. You're going to the bigs. But yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm so hot about this PDF file thing. I don't know if I can talk about anything else. You're gonna have to give me one of them Thorazine shots in the neck. I probably got one in my tool bag in there.
Yeah, I've seen it labeled. Take this only in case of clear emergency.
Stick this in the neck only. You're right. This is not the morphine. This is the Thorazine. Don't get them confused.
Thorzine's what they give you in the WAC ward.
Yeah, it is.
Morphine's what they give you in the emergency ward.
Yeah, when you're in the middle of the field and you get stuff blown off, that's when they start shooting me with all the morphine they got in their bag.
Yeah. Oh, today was the last episode of MASH. I missed what year it was, but there was 106 million people watched.
I was one of them. I was one of them.
I think I saw the last one too.
I liked it.
That was a good show. I watched it all the time. I still watch reruns.
Yeah, I do too sometimes. I always like Houlihan.
Yeah.
That little slut.
Hot lips.
She didn't. That's who they did Miss Piggy after.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Is she a little piggy?
No, they just tried to mold her out of there. Hot lips Houlihan. Her whole persona, the whole way she flirted.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, you're not going to believe this. Jody tried the Blackberry Moonshine.
Oh, yeah?
She gave it a 7 out of 10.
Wow.
I was like, man, we were like begging ourselves to give it a 1. We thought we were being generous.
Yeah, I thought it was being generous. I wonder.
She said it wasn't too sweet. It wasn't too bitey. She thought it was good. And she says, I didn't think it tasted like cough syrup at all. And I says, that's all I could think about.
That's,
I guess different taste buds.
I would have immediately said, maybe you should check into the alcoholism thing because that's usually people that drink cough syrup usually. I don't understand that. Blueberry, it was Old Smoky Blueberry.
I thought it was blackberry.
No, yes, it was blackberry. You're right, it was a blackberry. I have apple pie in there now.
Oh, that's a good stuff.
Yeah, Tony liked that. But my wife likes the flavored moonshine. and I like them too. I just, every time I drink one of those flavored moonshones, I feel like I need to have a sex change because it's not proper.
It's like drinking a wine.
Yeah. It's like if you drink, if you like those flavored, like Malibu rum, it's all right. If you're out like hanging out on the deck, if we're out back with our little lawn chairs, pretending to fish, then we could do the
sip on foofy drinks.
Yeah, sip on foofy drinks. But if you constantly keep a bottle of Malibu or stuff like that, then you drank Zima when you were younger. I'm sure that Zima is.
I wonder if they still make that.
I think they stopped making that out of kindness. I think they just said, "Listen,
that had a weird taste."
It was like Bartles and James without the fruit or something. And there was one that had actual fruit parts in it.
Oh, really?
No, I think that was the Squirt soda that had the fruit.
Like grapefruit
pulp in it. Yeah, I'm drinking a soda. The last thing I want is pulp, and all they were doing is trying to hide the body parts and the bugs that fell in there when they were making it.
Yeah, if I want pulp, I'm going to drink orange juice,
Or grapefruit juice. God, I wish I had some grapefruit juice. I'm going to start a petition. It should be, don't sell me pink grapefruit juice. I want
white grapefruit juice.
I want white grapefruit juice.
Real grapefruit. Damn it.
Yeah, I want it white. I want it in a glass. I want it with ice, and I want it halfway filled with vodka, and I want salt around the rim.
There you go.
I'm not picky when it comes to the way I live.
That's the breakfast meal if I've heard one.
It is. Yeah. They say grapefruit makes you lose weight, but I don't know. I gotta. Well, yeah, that's what they say. I don't know. No, so I would like to know your opinions on this whole Epstein thing. And Scott Pressler shows up and he does the same thing on his feed. Oh, look, they released the files. I expected more from Scott Pressler.
I'm kind of over it. I could care less.
I'm not, dude.
It's like old news. It's like rehash.
It is old news, but so is the Kennedy files, the JFK files, and the MLK files. It's not the point that it's old news. It's the point that Trump said, yeah, we're going to release these files. Well, the first thing he does is he hands, I think, Tulsi Gabbard the RFK, the MLK, and the JFK files and says, you've got $15, you've got 15 days to come up with a solution. There is no solution. You said as soon as you were there, you were going to release the files.
Yeah, do it.
Well, it's been, 35 days? There's no files released. And now the Epstein, all right, look, there's a whole media corps. Why do you want to call your social influencers that are just basically paid ass kissers? No, I don't want them to tell me. I want to go over there and I want to see who's in that press room that's on our friendly side.
I want to actually see it.
Why don't you just send it to OAN News or one of your friendly news people and say, hey, if they want to watch it, they can send it to OAN, or you can go to OAN and watch it, or release it just like they did the wiki file, the Twitter files when they found out that when Elon got there and all the Twitter files that the FBI had been paying everybody to delete accounts and do all of that stuff. Well, Elon just released all of that. No filter, no nothing, no redactions, just released it. Then why can't we do that? Who are they trying to protect? I'll tell you who they're trying to protect. Chuck Schumer. Anybody else that was on that Epstein plane?
Right.
All the families that were on that Epstein plane. Why are nobody put in jail but the lady that was trafficking these kids? Who the hell did she traffic them to if nobody's in jail?
Right.
So why is if she trafficked? It just I know you're tired of talking about it, but I'm not. And
well, I agree with you. It makes no sense. It's like, what's the rest of the story, right?
Yeah, the rest of the story is they're hiding people, and I didn't think Trump would be one of the guys to do that. Or Patel. I certainly didn't think Patel would. Yeah. But Bondi said he's got till 8 o'clock this morning to rectify that shit. And if there's a hair on Bongino's ass, Bongino better say, hey, buddy, you're my boss and everything, but come on, man.
Give it up.
I don't know. I don't care if you got a friend there, or maybe Kash Patel was on that list.
That could be too.
You don't know. I mean, he's one of those Hollywood players, and he's definitely a player. I mean, if you've watched anything on Kash Patel, he knows how to have fun, and maybe his way of having fun is heading down there to Epstein Island with everybody else. And he doesn't want to get his name released on that shit.
Right?
That's how I feel about it.
Oh, Big Shot Reba is playing at the Strawberry Fest.
Oh
today.
yeah, we talked about that yesterday. That's all I need is to hear more
Yeah.
happy things about Reba. Nothing tells me.
They claim it's sold out, and then they're saying, but there's still resale tickets available for $40. It's like, well, if it's sold out, how are you getting tickets?
You know, I think that they
People buy 20 and then they just dole them off.
well, that's scalping, but I think that what they do is they say that it's sold out, and they think that that'll make people rush up there.
Yeah.
And then if they don't, and now that what they'll say is these people wanted to refund it because they couldn't make it, or
Right. They suddenly became available.
yeah. So yeah, they'll lie to you. And everything is just such a bunch of lies.
Oh, no doubt.
From the Reba thing to Beyonce being a country singer to to Billy Ray Cyrus writing his own songs. Hold on a second. Listen to the squirrels. Anyway, it pisses me off. I'm just so sick of the lies. I mean, God, it's a shame that we are in America and we just expect our politicians to lie to us. We're like, yeah, that's what they do.
Yeah, you don't even think they're possibly telling the truth, because if their lips are moving, they're probably lying.
And stealing.
Yeah. And the fish stinks from the head down.
I watched the video. I know that's the scary part. I watched a video yesterday of there was like 10 VA offices that are being rented in DC right now. Out of that 10, one of them they're trying to cancel the lease on. $70 million a month they're paying for rent.
Holy crap.
On
They
these
got
buildings.
gold toilets or what?
$70 million. On one of them, $12 million, and only 120-something people a month show up.
Well, there's your taxpayers'
That's
money hard
exactly,
at work.
and that's why your VA. Look, man, you always ask me, why don't I go to the VA? I don't trust the VA. I know that it works great for some people.
They're in it for the money.
It doesn't work great for the VA. Doesn't work great for people like me. They don't like, especially when it was being run by a bunch of liberals, and they get there and open up my files, and they go, "Oh yeah, yeah. He's definitely not one of us. He's definitely a Nazi. This guy." Yeah. I didn't. It's crazy.
Let's see, what was today in 1940, the first basketball game, it was a college game, was broadcast on television. Yippee-yi-yay. And Sunday is the St. Pete Grand Prix, and the fastest recorded speed on any of those cars ever was 243 miles an hour.
Wow, that's fast, dude.
That is crazy.
That's fast.
NASCAR's top speeds are like now, because of the way they've monitored and changed it up, is about 185.
Wow, and that's still fast.
That's like double that almost.
Yeah, that's great.
And there's a lot less car to protect you.
You ever watch those speed? Do they have? That's one thing I haven't found here. When we were in Willaca, we used to go to the speedboat races all the time on the St. Johns River and around.
Yeah, they have a lot.
And they had tunnel boats, man. Me and Tony used to watch them things flip and crash, and
oh yeah, they fly.
man, them guys, I'm telling you, and all it takes is they hit one little alligator back, that whole boat is over.
Yeah, you hit a floating foam cup. And
Anything, yeah, that boat is flying and it's taking off, and you're up there, and it happens. And it's so funny because when you're watching it, it really does feel like it's happening in slow motion.
Yeah, I've noticed.
But then you go and watch the video, and it's like,
it's like blink.
That guy doesn't even. That guy in the cockpit doesn't even have time to poop himself before that thing falls out.
As he's sinking to the bottom of the Gulf, he's going, huh?
Yeah,
something went wrong.
Something went bad wrong on that one. But yeah, we're here to talk silly stuff and fun stuff, but I'm just really irate about this, and apparently a lot of you guys are too, because we don't usually get this kind of people watching.
Now let's see, birthdays. Bernadette Peters, remember her?
Liked her.
77 years old today.
She's about my age group.
The lead singer from Train.
Train. I remember that band.
Yeah, they played the song, and I was like, oh, yeah, that's
Yeah,
right.
I know the band.
Pat Moynihan is 56. That was pretty young, I was thinking. Mario Andretti.
Wouldn't you be proud? Yeah, I'm sorry. Oh, Trigger, Squirrel. It's an old Charlie Daniels song. Mario Andretti would have been proud the way I left that. left the rut slings on that
Oh
crowd.
yeah, that was great. Mario Andretti is like got to be one of the best drivers in the world for his accomplishments. He's won the Sebring 12 Hours Sebring 3 times.
Yeah.
He's won the Indy 500. He's won the Daytona 500.
Damn.
And some of them numerous times. And it's his birthday today. Happy birthday, Mario. You're 85.
Big time milk drinker.
And he still looks just as good as he did 10 years ago. It's amazing.
Big time milk drinker. He didn't like to do beer commercials while he was racing because he didn't want to make it look like racers were all drunk.
He didn't want to spill his beer in the corners.
No, he did a commercial after he retired about it.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Let's see what other tidbit of fun information. Oh, that pretty much covers my news of the day. But on Fox Channel 13 out of Tampa, they're going to broadcast the whole St. Pete Grand Prix from 11 o'clock is the pre-show, and I think the actual race starts around 12 or 1 or something like that.
Yeah, I can't believe they still do pre-shows. I mean, all it is 3 guys usually saying the same thing about the same 15 people for the same 4 hours.
Yeah, I know it.
But
then on the Daytona 500, you can start watching pre-bullshit for a 4 o'clock race at like 9 in the morning. And they just say the same shit in a different context. It's like, I like racing, but it gets old. Oh, you see, I got another different racing hat today.
Oh, did it? Yep. That's a Snap-on Racing team.
Yeah, yesterday it was Snap-on Racing. This is a Snap-on Racing team.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
I said I was going to try to wear a different hat every single day. First I said this month, and then my wife says, well, you realize today's the last day of the month.
Show him. You can show him your hat right there. All you got to do is just
Where am I?
down.
Oh, there I am.
Here's mine. Mine's different.
You know how you can get a Snap-on hat like this?
Spend $17,000
on a truck.
Spend $10,000 on a set of sockets.
Yeah. Or $145 for a rubber mallet.
I know, that's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah, I paid $60 and I thought it was stupid then. And then when I got the replacement, I go, how much was this? And he goes, well over $150.
Well, I mean, because our steel, almost all of the steel that we use is recycled steel. I'd say like 80% of it, 70% of it.
I always heard the German steel was the best for tools. I don't know if that was altogether true or not.
I don't know, but I know that almost all the steel that we use in America is mostly recycled. Which is because it's endless. You can just keep using steel. It's just the metal.
You melt down the molecules and reform it into whatever you want.
Right. And
form it into a bat so we can get our documents.
So, well, what they should do is everything should have gotten less expensive by now, because I mean, we're not. The steel industry doesn't get the bird flu. They're not having to go out there and kill the blacksmiths or the foundries that are making it.
I can see it now. We got the black steel flu. They're going to kill all the blacksmiths. Line them up, boys.
We're going to even kill the healthy ones because you just never know.
They may be a neutral spreading.
All right. Well, when I had all the cows, right, I get this. I'm saying, okay, that cow's got hoof rot. We're going to have to take out the whole herd because we don't want the rest of the herd getting it. You have any idea how many? First of all, if you've never seen a cow sneeze, that's interesting. But our cows need to get sick. You just go give them a quick antibiotic
and off they go.
Usually would shoot it right up their nose. Boom, everything was fine. And then you would go on about your business. Now with the government the way it is now, they're like, oh, you got a sick one. Let's kill them all.
Yeah.
That's the way Como did the emergency with the COVID people.
Yep, take out the herd.
COVID. Oh, you got COVID? Go to the old folks' home, die with them. And now he's going to run for governor of New York.
That's what we need.
I don't know, man. If they vote for that stupid ass, they can't be worse. I always say that it can't be worse than it was. Well, it can, because.
Oh yeah.
I'm just gonna. Did you know that I was pissed off about the PDF files not getting released? Did I mention that yet?
No.
Yeah. And I'm disappointed in Scott Pressler.
Yeah.
Scott Pressler, let me tell you, this guy,
I think the only person that worked harder on the campaign than Donald Trump is Scott Presler. And then all of a sudden, conservatives, they quote found out that he was gay. And now they're like, oh, he can't be one of. And I'm like, wait a minute.
What's that got to do?
Whoa. I'm like, wait a minute. You didn't look at this dude and immediately know that he was gay?
Yeah, we could play the gay, not gay.
I mean, you didn't even have to play that with Scott. You can go, oh, yeah, he's gay. I mean, come on.
Of course, there's anything wrong with that.
No, I mean, I don't care. That was my point. And so what, dude? I don't care. He worked his ass. He got us Pennsylvania. Trump would have not won Pennsylvania without Scott Presler.
Yeah.
And he was there working his ass off.
Yeah, Trump did spend a lot of time in Pennsylvania this year.
Yeah, and Scott Presler was going at it constantly. But it disappointed me to see Scott Presler was there holding up that binder going, oh, look what I got. Oh, look what I got. And I'm like, oh, man, now.
Pile of newspaper.
Yeah, it's like, and then they all did it. And why would you invite? If you have Elon there, you don't need Elon. Go scan to have one of your autistic kids scan this, and
let your 14 kids involved. Here.
No, he's got all these autistic people working for him. That's what they say. They're on the spectrum. That's why.
That's all my Jesus Christ.
Well, you got the big boy, the big balls guy. Big balls.
Big balls.
And that wasn't the best. I think the funniest screen name that I'd ever heard was Kyle Rittenhouse, and his was 4 doors more horse. So I mean, if you've got a 4-door car, there's no better play to put on it than that. Other than this,
I think that's how they made 4-door pickups.
4 doors more horse, he
For
calls
us redneck boys.
Yeah. Well, in my case, they had to be big enough to get them in there.
By the extended cab.
Yeah. I couldn't do the step sides. I had to get fleet sides because it just lose too much. Lose too much weight in the middle of that. No,
I washed my wife's car yesterday.
Yeah?
I got my truck clean yesterday.
I didn't notice that.
I was
sick yesterday.
Everything was marvelous.
Did you see any of our suspicious government type vehicles pull around?
No. As a matter of fact, I was thinking about that yesterday, that there hasn't been a soul over there since these people moved all their furniture. And now where are they living in the meantime? In a tent? It's that one apartment for some reason. Whoever moves in there,
never
see them. You see them moving in, and then 4 months later, you see them moving out.
Then you know what? Grow house.
Could be. I don't know.
I mean, if that's why not else? I mean,
they're putting a lot of interesting water lines up through the side wall here.
And they've been doing a lot of work over there. I've been hearing it because I thought it was you.
It's totally rebuilt inside. It's done, ready to inhabit. Yet they're putting water lines like
grow house.
It looks like a washing machine.
I guarantee it's a grow house, dude.
It could very well be.
Let me find that out. I'll go there with my little sawzall, our new little 6-inch chainsaw.
Yeah, we'll be making profits.
Put on my ghillies, dude. I got one in there. I can go dig that bitch out somewhere. I know I got it. Getting bird. There's going to be a bird fight.
That's my corn, damn it.
Those are Florida Blue Jays.
Now the blackbird's squawking his head off.
No, that's back here.
Yeah.
We finally, I got my wife to make the suet.
I see that.
Yeah.
I didn't bang my head on the open.
Yeah.
Latch.
Well, I lifted it up so you wouldn't yesterday. And then I felt so bad because the squirrel come over there and he's barking at me going, hey, everything's empty, dude. Everything?
Yeah, even on the little bird feeders. The wood lid, I could hear the lid going clunk, 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 clunk.
And I just said, I'm not in the mood to mess with you guys today.
You weren't in the mood to do
anything. I just didn't feel good, man. And I mean, I went in there and ate
I never saw you that worn out in my life.
No. And you would have thought that I'd done a whole lot the day before, but I really didn't. I mean, this is such a small place. It just looks like I did a whole lot, but.
Isn't that great?
You can do
very little, make it look very big.
I told Tony, I said, I think that maybe I got an overdose of pollen because I was out there and all of that because I'm not outside that much.
Right, and I see the corner of the lake is
it still yellow?
That shit again.
I got to go out there and take a picture of that.
It hadn't been for a while. Now all of a sudden it's back, and that alligator was over there croaking all day.
You sure that's not a frog?
No, it's a gator. I know what they sound like.
Okay, because
hi.
Yeah. One time when I was young, I kept hearing that And I thought, what? I said, I think somebody's stuck. Because it literally sounds like you're trying to start a motor with no gas in it, like a pull motor.
Yeah.
It does. It sounds like you're trying to start a kicker that doesn't have any gas.
If you see one of those gators doing that, making rumble or whatever, it actually vibrates the water around them.
It does it does like 2-inch high.
Yeah, like little wakes. That's
yeah,
cool
instead of water coming down, it's the water going up. Yeah, they got a deep growl. It's neat.
They got a deep set of teeth too when they get you.
Yeah, they do. And I told you that Ben's dad. I can't remember Mr. Register's last name, and he's family.
Oh, the gator around people.
Yeah, this big. I don't know how bad he got bit. They won't. Nobody tell me, and I ain't going all the way to Palmdale to find out.
Hell, you won't even go to Kmart.
No, I'm not going to go to Kmart.
Okay. Rodney's Gas is at 305.
Yep, Rodney's Gas. If you are in Lake Placid,
that's the cheapest spot.
Rodney's has got the best gas price. Always has the best gas prices.
They're holding true to their word. The new owner said we will have the lowest gas price,
and they're doing
it.
And they're keeping the place clean, and it looks nice.
Oh yeah, they just renovated their little breakfast milk cafe type thing.
Yeah,
they doubled its size, and they put a big French door in where a garage door was.
And you need to be bilingual if you're going to have any car work down there.
Oh, good Lord, yeah. Yeah, the tire people are subcontracted. They used to be part of
what's going on here.
Rodney's gas station. They were his employees, and now these new people just leased it out to these two Spanish guys. They have to translate on their phone what you're saying to them. I tried doing it by like point and tell them this tire here, take that tire, put it in here.
Yeah.
And the guy goes, "Un momento," and he plays with his phone. He goes, "Talk."
Yeah.
And I go, "Take the back tire off, put the one in the trunk on there, and put the one that's on the car that's got steel coming through it in the trunk."
Yeah, that's craziness.
And he goes, oh, okay. And I go, "How much?" And he looks at the other guy and he goes, $2.5.
That's insanity. But I wonder, since we're talking this touchy subject, I wonder if when our fearless leader, whom I voted for 3 times, when he decided that it was okay for someone to buy their way into America with $5 million to get a green gold card.
Oh, that is so crazy.
I wonder if he considered the fact that they still are going to have to speak English, because that's our rules that that's another one we
don't enforce that.
We don't enforce any of the rules. They're like, oh, just come on in. We don't care. I mean, it's your safety, but we've got armed security. So, that's all on you, Jack.
I think English is becoming the second language of America.
I think it is too. And I
actually thought about learning just basic Spanish so I could communicate with customers they're kind of bilingual, but they don't speak English well. And I was saying, well, if I could say a few meaningful words that pertain to what I'm doing in Spanish, that would probably help me. But then I'm like, nah.
There's so many different dialects, though.
Yeah.
You would have, people in Spain speak Spanish, sorta. But then you've got people like in Brazil that speak Portuguese.
Yeah, and then you got Spanglish.
Then you've got the Cuban Spanish is totally different than the Mexican Spanish, and the Dominican Spanish is mixed with French, and so they're all mixed so many together.
Yeah. They're like Canadians. You can't understand.
No, I can't understand anything Canadian. Something is going on here, buddy.
Yeah, it keeps flipping out. That's strange.
Yeah, that's very weird. That's unlike this. Doesn't happen to me very much.
Good thing we have the backup screen down there. You can see.
But
hey, it's Freaky Friday. Everything happens.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, I can keep getting it to come back. It just doesn't stay.
Huh.
So that's kind of tripping me out a little bit. Anyway, no one else can see what's going on here. Me and Tim are just talking. What do you call this? Behind the scenes bullshit that you don't need to know. Yeah, however, you can call us at any time you want to if you want.
We have 2 computer screens. One is actually the main computer. The other one's a monitor.
huge.
But the monitor's like 32 inches, so those blind old guys can actually see it.
Yeah, because we are old and we're not ashamed of. There it goes again.
What the hell?
I know, and I removed the whole thing and just to redo it. I don't know, man. That's weird. I might be losing my Wi-Fi card for this computer.
Oh.
That might be why speaker keeps screwing up.
Oh yeah, because that with the
the
bar
big speaker bar.
there,
That could be it too.
every time a song stops, it goes beep.
Yeah, beep beep. It's really loud.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just craziness, man.
Comes in crystal clear stereo surround sound.
It does, though, and boy, I'm telling you,
one beep will scare you out of your chair.
Yeah, it's kind of life threatening. So yeah, I don't know. This never happened before, though. That's weird.
No, well, a lot of shit never happened before.
Yeah, it's the story of my life.
That's why life is so interesting.
It is fun. See, that's a baby blue jay there.
Oh,
you can see by the little
he's
head.
fuzzy, yeah.
Yeah.
Doesn't really have feathery feathers, more fuzzy.
And there was a. I don't know. I put this bird feeder, man. I love them. I need to probably put feed in them now and then. But
it's like the fish. You got to feed them once a week.
Oh, I do need to. Now I will go feed them here in a few minutes. They're getting edgy. I'm going to turn baby brim into piranha. But that one he gets much bigger. I got to put him back in the lake. But I tried to tell him, I said, I know you want to be free again, but you would have been eaten by them bass out there.
Oh, yeah. Well, if he gets big enough, we can eat him.
Yeah, we could. Yeah, I don't have any attachment. It's not a pleasure animal. But anyway, like I said, you can call us.
Fish.
You can call us at 863-885-9709 and tell us what's on your mind. We'd like to hear it.
Or for you computer dudes, you can type in something.
You can say anything you want in the chat. And I don't know how to get to the X doohickey. I know I've seen Sean do it before, but I don't know how he's doing it.
And it all works in theory.
No, I mean, I know there's a way because I've been in there, but he goes up to his chat and see, I mean, we're doing all right as far as that goes. Then when I click it, maybe if I pull it up.
Oh, I learned something new today from you, that Rick Roll or whatever it's called.
Yeah.
I never heard of that before. It's funny, actually.
Yeah.
If somebody did it to me, I'd be like, what the hell?
Yeah, that's what we got. That's what we got was Rick rolled. We got Rick rolled, and that's what they're doing to us. They're making us. They're not being honest with us, Tim.
They won't even let us hear the song.
Yeah, they're not being honest with us because all they had to do was just
open the file and hand it to us.
I don't really care about seeing the file. I'm like Tim. I'm over it. I don't want to see the files. You can do whatever you want with the files.
Say you're gonna
I want to see.
Not do it.
I want to see people's asses in jail. That was the whole point of getting the files, was because at least we would know who to go after. Then once we go after them, then okay, boom.
Right.
There you go. You're going to jail forever now, and you can never come out because there's only the only good place for a PDF file is in a wood chipper, and there with no return. And I mean foot first too. I don't.
Yeah, don't go to easy.
I don't not understand this. But yeah, I'm not all about that whole. I'm not all about that whole let's do it the easy way thing. And it's weird because I disconnected it, and I as you can tell, we're very professional on this show. We try to do our best.
We pretend a lot.
There it goes again. I don't know. I'm gonna leave it off for a minute.
Yeah, let it go through its little.
Yeah, we can see what's going on.
Retarded
we can
cycle.
see what we need. Can we though? Yeah. We can. But yeah, everything is just. I
was thinking about our one Canadian dude, Duncan, that we haven't heard from.
I haven't heard from
like
him.
2 weeks now.
Yeah.
I wonder if he's all right, if he's sick or what.
Maybe we were stressors because he's epileptic and he can't drink or anything, so he's probably watching our show, probably getting the Joneses, going, "Oh God,
I ain't going to withdrawals."
I hate that. I think that I would be part of something bad happening to him.
Get him?
Probably not. I got that one this morning though. And you see, it's a brand new garbage bag.
Yeah, I don't get this.
I don't need. and it's not my fish tank because I cleaned it out.
I took a shower this morning and even used deodorant. You know, come on, leave me alone.
It's the deodorant that's getting them.
Ah, yes.
But Florida is bad about nets anyway. And and I open my door a lot more than you do.
Down in the Keys, they call them no-see-ums,
Yeah.
and they're tinier than that.
They bite though. The no-see-ums bite.
And they can get right through a screen. You got to buy special tight woven screen down there.
Yeah.
Or your back patio is just full of them damn things.
Yeah.
It's like 10 million baby mosquitoes.
And that's no good. That's no good at all.
Nope.
That is a horrible,
And they're
horrible
hard
way.
to keep off your grill, your truck.
Yeah. And
that upsets me. I don't like.
Well, that to
on
me,
my
that's
truck.
the. I gotta go get some ice. To me, that's the love bugs, man, that drive me crazy.
Yeah. Oh God.
Yeah. I need 2 minutes of your.
We've been
great
lucky.
commentary.
The love bugs haven't been so bad in the last year or so.
And here they haven't been near as bad as they were in Okeechobee. You can't even drive. You almost got to take your walking stick.
You're walking by Braille.
Yeah.
Yeah. When you walk, you can't say anything because you're going to eat a handful of them every time you open your mouth. I had them one time on the front of my truck. It looked, you know how they show bees hanging off of the beehive where they're just like a beard of bees, how those guys do that. That's what it looked like with love bugs on the front of my pickup truck one day. There had to be 10,000 of these stupid things all linked together. They went from the front bumper all the way to the ground and about 2 feet wide. It was the creepiest thing I ever saw. So I got out there with a can of carburetor cleaner and smoked about 1,000 of them. That's the best bug killer in the world, carb cleaner. And if they're real resilient, all you do is flick your bic in front of it and you got a blowtorch. That'll take some bugs out. Hell, you could take a small sparrow down at 50 feet with a can of carb cleaner or a lighter. Oh, what other good news do we have? We already went through the birthdays. Bernadette Peters, I'm surprised how well she still looks at being 77. That's one thing that shocked me. And Mario Andretti never aged. My God, he looked like an old man 20 years ago, but he doesn't look any older. That's how you know you're getting old, when you don't think people look older, because you're getting older than they are. Yeah, my wife and her BFF played bar poker at the American Legion last night, and her friend Crystal won the final hand. Won like $150. Oh, we got to say hi to our listeners, our regulars. We got Mr. Bill, we got Tina, we got Jesse.
Please tell me you mentioned Lisa.
And Lisa, yeah. Yeah, I forgot. He doesn't listen often, but he does listen.
That's okay. That's okay.
As long as your bartender's happy, you're happy.
Yep.
That's rule the world.
Yep. And just in case he's listening, you should always mention her.
Yep.
But I yelled, I think, yesterday or the day before. I yelled, hey, Tina, just in case. Because Tina lives right behind us across the canal.
Oh, when there was somebody out there doing lawn work or something?
No, it was the day before that. No, I didn't mess with him because you said he's a biker or something. I don't want to.
Oh, he's a really nice guy, though.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
I don't want to.
I'm
too old to fight.
He fits the stereotype of a biker by looks and all. He's
Yeah.
got the beard. He's kind of a heavy-set, bigger dude. But he's so nice, you know, he's not intimidating at all. Just, he looks it. He looks the part. And even his daughter, she's like in her 20s. She rides a full-dressed Harley, too.
Some
family thing.
I'm picking up another TV. That's something's interfered. Another TV's interfered with what's happening. There's somebody's got a 55-inch, a Samsung's 55-inch. It must have just got hooked up today.
Maybe that guy.
Maybe I will whip his ass. Messing with my big screen.
I don't know if I want to. He works.
That don't work. You know, we got a neighbor, dude. First of all, he's in really good shape because I've seen him run. He's at least my age.
Oh yeah, he's got to be mid-50s or more.
Yeah, at least my age. T, please.
T for you.
And he's definitely a hard worker.
He'll find something to do.
Man. And he looks for stuff to do. I look for stuff not to do. But he's a real nice guy. And he's apparently funnier than I thought because he sure had me and Tim fooled the other day. But he's super nice guy. Seems to be a family man of sorts.
I finally saw his wife like in real life.
Yeah.
She went out to get the mail one day, and I was like, "Oh,
yeah." When she first moved in,
like.
she looked kind of like rough, but like she was sickly. But she doesn't look that way now. She's looking pretty good now.
I think I'm thinking of a different guy. I was thinking he said that she had some kind of surgery, but I'm thinking of a different guy. Mixing up my peoples.
81's water nice. Don't piss him off. I don't know what you're talking about, Robin, but you know you got the link if you want to. You just got to watch your mouth because we're doing pretty good. We got people watching today. Robin is our Canadian friend, a Qua, we like to call him. He's not really a French Canadian, so you're not allowed to call him a Qua.
Yeah, they're funny about that.
I think so.
You can call me anything you want. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, his name is I'll Make You Uncomfortable, but it's actually it's his wife is what?
40.
I know, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, the Iceman was a family man. Oh, the Iceman. I remember the Ice. That was a Bruce Willis movie or something, wasn't it? Oh no, that was for 48 Hours.
Oh yeah.
48 Hours with Eddie Murphy and Nick Nolte. I don't know. If not, we don't know what you're talking about. You're a little kid to us. You're young. You're a child. Ask your wife. She'll know. She's not a child.
Yeah, I'm closer to 80 than his 40.
I know. Oh man. Oh my God. When I figured that out the other day, I'm like, man, I remember. Couldn't wait to hit 16, and couldn't wait to hit 21, and couldn't wait to hit 30. Then thinking, oh God, I'm 30.
Yeah. Now I can't wait to hit the pillow.
The hardest one for me hitting was 40. That was the hardest one because that's when the military stuff stopped, and then my whole life changed. Everything just kind of In my 40s, my whole life changed because I went from doing crazy things and kicking doors and stuff to doing nothing. And it's a whole big old life change to kick doors every day, and then go home and you're talking to Roland Martin's people, and they're going, "Well, where's the fish biting?" They're like, "Oh." And we got this one gnat, right? And I think that he just cloned himself at this point because I wipe gnat guts out. Like they do when they shoot a deer, they get the blood on their cheeks. That's what I do with that gnat blood. Bastard.
And he's a fast little son.
He's a fast little son, or we're slow. But
he's toying with me today because he gets like
he's getting right in front of
my face. I'm like,
and this is something else you can look forward to.
He's waiting for you to punch yourself in the forehead and take him out.
When you get older, you can look forward to this. These things are called floaters.
Mm.
And you'll be slapping at a gnat for hours, and there's nothing there. It's just this floater. It's going around on your eyeball. This thing. The Iceman Killer. Yeah, I don't know who all those people were. I don't know. My wife would know. She likes to watch those murder shows, so she can plan on ways of taking care of me later.
Yeah.
Yeah,
yesterday was Thursday. I missed my cremation appointment. My wife made me.
Yeah. She better get one. Because those tools, I don't know, the longer she keeps you alive, the more those tools become
more valuable.
Those tools become more valuable. Anybody in the all right, you Twitter X people better start talking to me because I'm getting concerned here. But yeah, Sean always calls those ghosts, those big numbers ghosts.
Oh,
but I'll take them.
I'll take it. Looks good on the screen.
Makes us feel better, but at least I know. Well, yeah, because at least StreamYard tells you how many's watching at the time,
right?
Not overall. So anyway, I'm trying to kill this gnat. Oh, it's crazy.
We get obsessed with the gnats.
Yeah, we get sidetracked easy. We're like the dog that sees a squirrel. My dog would never hurt me. Then all of a sudden he sees a squirrel and you're dragging your face across the bottom of the concrete because you have a thing wrapped around. By the way, I have thing that we might be raffling off. A trail cam. It's a Voo. What's it called?
Oh, like
Voo. It says it on the front of it.
I saw it somewhere.
Voo. It's right there on the front. No, of the camera.
I see it. Voo Peak.
Yeah, Voo Peak trail camera.
That's a nice camera.
Yeah, it's a nice camera. It's
infrared.
I
think
night vision.
It's motion activated.
They say it as 4G.
Waterproof.
We're putting it up. We're setting it up today. At some point today, we're setting it up.
I'm gonna see what that dumb little raccoon's doing on my wife's Mustang.
We're either gonna film the Mustang and see if it's a raccoon,
and if it's anything terrible, horrifying, it's gonna have a shotgun blast to the windshield.
There goes the windshield. Or we're going to put it under my side of my house.
See what's
because
digging in.
I like the armadillos, and I'm pretty sure, and because I think it's got a big light that shines too. What the fuck was that?
Sound like a beer can.
Look like a BB. Nobody be shooting us.
We do shoot back.
Because we do shoot back in this neighborhood.
Like Grady Judd says, don't come to Polk County because most of our people have guns, and I encourage them to use them.
And we're only one county away from Polk County, and we're a lot more rural. They're the biggest city we've got is Sebring, and you can get through that whole town in about 6 minutes with lights.
Yep.
And that's but you know, people say, well, how country is it where you live? And I say, well, it's an hour to our closest Walmart.
Yeah. That's country.
That's how you know you are country when you have to go an hour to your closest Walmart.
But if you want a pharmacy, there's two on every corner.
Oh man, there is a lot, isn't there?
Oh my gosh! Every time they build like a Walgreens right across the street, CVS, it's like, gosh, they're just chasing each other around.
Yeah,
and there's two major grocery chains in this small little town, which surprises me.
3 if you count Save-A-Lot.
Oh yeah.
And
I like Save-A-Lot.
I do too.
You can save a lot. And they even have name brands. If you look at what you're buying, you can find like regular Campbell's soup in there, and it's way cheaper than the grocery store. That's the one thing with like this Dollar Generals and stuff like that. They claim to be like a working man's friend.
Mm-hmm.
Everything's a little cheaper. I think they're a fancy convenience store. You go buy a 18-pack there, you could buy for another $1, you get a case at the grocery store.
Where's that, Family Dollar?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, well, so much for family.
Hey, they ran over Marissa's motorcycle. She bought the backpack from us. From me.
Oh, really?
Yeah. They ran over her motorcycle.
Oh, that sucks.
They told her that.
Well, they have cameras. She can find it.
Yeah, well, I think the guy didn't have insurance. You know, it's Family Dollar, and illegals. But she said that they told her it was $7,000 to fix it. And she went over there and said, well, this don't need it, this don't need it, this don't need it. So she's getting it done for $700. But the thing is, it's a brand new, not even a year old, not even 6-month-old motorcycle. So if I was her, I'd get it fixed, and just everywhere I went, I'd put cones all the way around that sumbitch. Because
electric fence. Portable.
Yeah, because it was a nice. I mean, it was a nice little motorcycle, and I like. It
was quick.
Was it?
It looks more like a scooter, than it does a motorcycle.
It was a 500.
She hauls ass on that thing.
Well, did you ever see that little scooter that she drove around? That little skateboard scooter, that electric scooter. That thing flew. I'm like, why do you wear a helmet with that? She goes, I just am safe. And then she gets on it and takes off. And I'm like, oh, I'd wear a helmet with that son of a bitch too.
Yeah, no shit.
Especially as much as you drink and drive. I'm just kidding. I'd be hitting around. It's me that does that.
Yeah, how you don't drive. You're not allowed anymore.
I did drive across the street yesterday and drive back. And
you didn't hit the
I know. I was so careful because Tony's out there watching me like, don't you hit that pergola pole again, boy. Yeah, so she was like, I'm like, I'm not walking all the way over there because it's almost 200 feet.
Remember when I had her scared that I was going to use wall spackle to fix the little thing in it? She goes, he isn't really going to do that, is he? Oh my God. And then she'd go out like every 2 days to
check it. And then, because we talked about that for almost a week.
Yeah. We had her hooked and line and sinker.
Yeah, we had her going. So, wait a minute.
Wow.
Save-A-Lot, is that? I don't know, dude, but you can call in and do all this, so I don't have to. I'm going blind. That's not a joke.
This is not a test.
I can't read this little small print of yours.
Yeah, it's Christ. We got it on a 32-inch screen.
I know, and it still doesn't help me. I know, and I've got these glasses that are thick enough to get started a forest fire with them.
Yeah, don't look towards the sun.
Really?
The wood on fire.
No, Save a Lot is it's just a discount grocery store.
A lot of plain label stuff.
Yeah, a lot of, and they have their own brands and all that. It's not bad though. I mean, you can get all the name brands there. You can just get there, but they have probably the best price on meat. I'm just going to tell you, cook that meat today. If you go there to buy meat today, cook that meat today. This ain't time to freeze it. This ain't time to fuck around.
Yeah, there ain't going to be no let it sit in the fridge on Thursday till Saturday when your friends come over.
No, you got to cook that today.
Otherwise, they're getting food poisoning.
You got to cook that today.
Winn-Dixie used to always claim they're the meat people.
Mhm.
That was their commercial.
Yeah.
And man,
Well, the beef.
every time I bought a piece of beef from there, if I'd buy it like on a Friday and want to cook it Saturday evening for dinner, I'd open that package and it'd be like, it had a nasty little smell to it. I questioned a few times, and then I cooked it and ate it anyway.
Beef sometimes can get gamey, smelly, even though it's beef.
It's a little sour.
But
as long as they ain't got green fur growing, I guess okay.
The first thing that you got to remember is never buy anything that they have seasoned.
Yeah, pre-marinated.
Yeah,
you don't
they
want
pre-marinated. No, because pre-marinated means
it's already turned brown.
It's already turned, and they've already poured bleach on it. And I'm telling you, I know this because I have a friend that works at one of them. They've already washed it off with bleach and then washed it off. And some of them have some type of a gas that they can put it in, and it pumps it full of this gas that turns everything bright red, makes the meat look red again.
Oh yeah.
And then they pour all those really nice seasonings on it, so it's just ready for you, ready for the grill today.
That's right, and they mean
today.
Like by the time you get home, it's already half spoiled.
But that's why the chickens, when you can go get a whole roasted chicken for $7, $8,
it's the shit they took out of
that chicken's
meat cases.
That chicken's 2 seconds away from going bad, and they got to cook it today.
Mm-hmm.
But they have a whole walk-in rotisserie. I mean, you walk in it just like a.
Oh yeah.
Did you hear about a year ago? A girl got cooked in one.
Oh,
and I think it was Publix though. She got locked in that rotisserie in that chicken smoker.
That'll screw you up.
Apparently.
I bet she smelled good though.
I bet she did. I bet she did.
That's the kind of girl you really want to eat.
Oh my God! Watch your mouth. You got viewers.
That's like food to eat.
Oh, okay.
Dirty mind, you old
I do
bastard.
have a dirty mind, old bastard.
Yeah, I used to always say, these old men are dirty old men. Now I'm that dirty old man.
Yeah, I know. My mind goes into that's just all memories we call them these days.
Yeah, really.
Let me see. That is so weird. Look, that's just
craziness.
That's crazy. That's absolutely crazy. Those are Blue Jays.
Yeah.
And Blue Jays are just not playing around.
They're noisy, somebody too. They're as bad as those blackbirds.
Yeah, they are.
They definitely have a different pitch altogether.
Absolutely. But you can see those are the babies, so they're still learning. You see how little and compact they are?
Yeah.
When you see mom and daddy up there, you know the difference.
Oh, yeah. They're big and long blue tails.
And these are just the babies. But yeah,
I haven't seen the cardinal around in a while.
Me either.
Maybe one of the cats ate them.
I think in spring, I used to know the migration patterns, but I gave up on that. I always wanted those the blue bantams. They're beautiful, beautiful, beautiful birds, and they're here all the time. But I've never had one come to my feeder. In Venus, there would be thousands of them hit my feeder, but it was always the females, so it was just the ugly, looked like a regular old brown bird mantin.
Yeah. That's weird how in the animal world, the male is always the prettier of the two.
I think that's the way it is in the female world, too. I think men are better looking than most females. We don't have to put on makeup, dude.
Well,
I'm sorry.
I don't. TV.
I don't see my wife spending $75 for a Tommy Hilfiger shirt. I might have got it wrong. There it is. No. Gosh darn it.
That's chicken.
Yeah.
What the hell good is a guinea hen? I always wondered.
Oh man, they are. They are.
Are they good eating or what are they?
A guinea hen? Yeah, they're pretty good eating, but they are. I don't know what they're called. That's it. They're great. People have them in their yard because they're like alarms.
Yeah, they're definitely like a watchdog.
Yeah, cause them and peacocks too, man.
When I lived in New York,
peacock will chase your ass down to whoop you.
This guy that lived at the bottom of my driveway, he lived in this old farmhouse, and he worked at IBM. We used to always call him the IBM farmer.
Mm-hmm.
He'd buy all these animals at auction, and he'd bring them home, and he'd put them in that old beat-up barn. And
yeah,
it was weird. He'd let those stupid guinea hens run loose.
Oh shit! I hung up on you, Robin. I'm sorry.
And all these stupid ass birds were up in my driveway. I got out of my truck one day, and they're chasing me to my house. So once I got in the house, I grabbed the shotgun. I blasted about 8 of them. I took them down to him, and I threw them all at the end of his driveway. And I says, "You keep your damn chickens at your own house. Let them attack you."
Well, I showed you the chickens that I want us to get. I don't have that video anymore of those big. They're like 6 foot tall. You know that. You remember seeing the video?
What's that?
No, that not popcorn. Leghorn.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of.
No, remember I showed you the video in the green pen? The giant chickens.
No, I don't remember that.
Oh my man!
You know me, I don't remember shit.
I know, that's all right.
I used to get that white one in the corner.
Yeah, those are fighting. Those are the bantam chickens. That's
crazy looking chicken there. Giant rooster. Holy cow.
That's not it.
That some bitch is as tall as a bar stool. Look at the one here.
Oh no, that's not it either.
Wow.
All right, I hear you. Why don't you just do the video? Well, you know.
Oh man, now I gotta visualize that.
We're gonna try to hear you. Okay. Like I'm babysitting a special needs child with this.
He needs a towel. Can you get him one?
Yeah, that's it. Hold on, me and Tim are looking at something. Oh no, that's him. Yes, we've seen the video, you dumb redneck. We don't want to see you. We want to see the damn video. This is it.
Holy crow.
I showed this to you.
That's some drumsticks there.
You told me you didn't think it was real. Hold on.
I don't know better than that.
Yeah, no, now I can't get it to play. Jesus, son of a bitch. This is the story of my life. That's a song.
It is. Giant chicken.
Yeah, it's a giant rooster. Old Cracker can get them.
That would be crazy to have like 4 or 5 of them just free roaming around your backyard.
They really would. Old Cracker can get them. I'm gonna try to share this.
I'll bet the damn cats would go crazy seeing that. They'd be like, what the hell?
The guy that wrote our theme song, he can. He's got a friend that raises them, and I think they're like $100 a piece.
Holy cow!
I'd pay $100 a piece for one of them.
I'd probably pay $100 just put it on the grill because you could feed a family of 10 with one of them sumbitches.
Oh, you really could, and we're not exaggerating either. Hold on, here you go. I'm going to share this with you right now. Look at that.
It looks like a turkey. It's so big.
It don't look like a turkey.
It's big enough to be a turkey.
It's big enough to be 6 turkeys. Look at that damn thing.
Holy yeah.
That thing is, they're about 4.5, 5 feet tall, man.
Wow.
It don't play around, man.
You see that, you think you got an ostrich coming after you. You're running for the hills.
It looks like a midget ostrich. Can you say midget?
I think so.
Yeah, it looks
I saw
like
a comedian that was a midget. He called himself a midget.
I think they're little people.
Well, he says he doesn't like being called little people.
Yeah, I wouldn't either because I'm not a little person.
He says, I'm a freaking midget. Get over it.
Yeah, I have a friend that's a midget that's kind of like
He says, well, actually, I'm a dwarf, but
yeah,
we're all midgets.
Yeah, I like that guy. It's funny.
They came to your door like Jehovah's Witness. Like, hey, we represent the lollipop guild.
that would be funny.
Yeah, you see 10 midgets carrying a freaking sign like they're protesting. You best stay the hell away because there's 400 more waiting to come out of there, waiting to come out of that little tiny MG.
No, I don't. His name is not Peter Dinkle. That's a booze. But there's a Dinkle. There's a little dwarf named Dinkle that's this major actor, and he's the one that screwed up Cinderella. And they had to make all the dwarfs CGI because he said that if they hired dwarfs, it's making fun of dwarfs. And then all the midgets are like, "Hey, cocksucker, just because you're a famous actor, we don't have all these parts. You get all the midget parts. We don't get any of the midget parts."
That'd be hard for me to fill in there.
Yeah.
6'4", I'd be midget fill in.
You would be that. Well, see what they did
I'll
was
be the stunt midget.
they basically took a 6-foot guy and shrunk them all, and so all the midgets are the same guy now. They just changed their clothes in it. It's just they listen for white people. No, man. I don't know if people can hear you, Robin, because I don't have a good speaker on my phone. But next time I'll pretend to set you up with something better. At least I'm honest. Talk to Tim for a minute.
So
What's got to pee?
So how's the weather this week?
Warm, like +3 yesterday.
+3, my goodness. That's
I don't know what
heat
time,
wave.
36.
Let's see, I'll tell you our weather. Right now, it is fair, partly cloudy, mostly sunny, 61 degrees in lovely Lake Placid, Florida. Upstate New York, cloudy, sunny, and 30. That's below freezing here. Seattle, Washington is partially cloudy at 44. Let's see, 61 here, 30 in New York, 44 in Seattle. Where would I want to live? Or I could go to Canada and be -40.
That's why we're so dumb.
That's why you guys don't know what the hell you're saying. Your brains half froze. You're all crazy up there.
You know how the sheriffs are doing.
Ron wants to know how the tariffs are going for you.
Actually, Trump put a hold on that until April.
Oh, yeah, I heard that too. He said Trump, he put a hold on it till April.
Oh no, I thought it was next month. I thought they were full. I know Mexico's goes in full effect next week.
No, it got changed until April. He's going to do it on April 1st, but he thought it was going to be too much of a joke.
April Fool's Day, yeah.
Well,
nobody knows what he's doing right now.
Well,
I'm not even sure he knows what he's doing.
I'll tell you what I know, homeboy. I know that if y'all would stop charging us tariffs, we would stop charging you tariffs.
Yeah, turnabout's fair play.
That's the easy. That's all he said, but nobody wants to hear that part. You charge us to sell our shit, we're going to charge you to sell your shit.
This seems like good open trade.
That's what fair trade is. And everybody likes to trade fair. I mean, probably even Canadian.
Oh, no one's going to win at the end of the day. Like, our government is...
Apparently, you've never heard of Donald Trump. We're going to win at the end of the day.
Yeah. You're gonna be USA. Yeah.
We'll either buy it or take it. We'll either buy it or take it. We just don't want the... See, this is what's so funny.
We'll fix your tariff.
There is no way a Republican is ever going to try to take over Canada because too many of you people are filthy liberals. Not you, of course.
Oh, now he's getting serious.
That's what I said. Not you, of course.
Yeah, we gave you.
I mean, that's why we allow you to be our Canadian correspondent.
We gave you a pardon. I signed it this morning. You want the pen?
Yeah, he's so funny. I'm a conservative. It's 2:00 in the morning. He's drinking a beer, smoking a joint. I'm a conservative.
Well, he's conserving his time.
Conservative what? I'm a conservative. I got a vape pen because I don't want to burn the weed right now.
Yeah, I don't want to stink up the house. Actually, he does the vape pen so he doesn't have to share.
Yeah, so his wife doesn't wake up and go, "What are you?"
Yeah, as long as the wife doesn't smell it.
Does the vape pen? You've had one. Do they smell like weed?
No.
Huh.
No, they don't.
Actually, they don't have any scent, do they at all? Very light, if any.
It's very mild. Like, you could smoke it next to, like, my boss, and he would never know the difference between a vape pen and a weed pen.
Yeah.
Oh, he would know as soon as he saw your face.
Yeah, when he said you're fired and you start laughing and fall to the ground. Ah, yeah, you're a funny fucker. Ah.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
Funny because my boss is Fred. He is a funny fucker.
Yeah. Well, we would call him something else, but fucker would be part of it. So we can say that now because we've been on over an hour. They shouldn't hit me too hard with it. No, we've actually got people watching that numbers that we haven't seen in a long time, but they're all coming from Twitter.
Hey, I'll take what I'm get.
Oh yeah, we're up to 40 again, 39.
Yeah,
that's good for us. Yeah, and this is so weird because we never get that when we go for the full screen. You know, when we do the
horizontal.
Landscape. This is the big view that you're seeing now, the landscape. Usually we don't get any views at all. This is the most we've had in weeks. But maybe when I talk to my Google correspondent or my advocate, my YouTube advocate, maybe that could be part of it. But I don't think so because I don't think that they still don't think they like me after our conversation.
I think it's just a freak.
No, that was a real conversation.
No, I mean the numbers. It's just a fluke.
Yeah, but it's staying too constant. It's been over 20 since we started for an hour ago. So.
I know it kept climbing. I was like, holy cows! Somebody actually might have thought we were funny one day.
I don't know. I hope so.
Well, I guess the short show yesterday left them wanting more.
Yeah, or they know that. Hey, what do you think about those Epstein files, Robin?
Epstein files?
Yeah, that didn't happen.
We have our own Epstein up here called Peter Nygard.
Oh, y'all got the same thing up there? Yeah, I don't know.
He was island and everything. He was worth $900 million before he was arrested.
No, it's kind of that sounds like Epstein.
Yeah, no shit.
Hey, but you know who I do know, Robin? You know who I do know? You might have heard of him. I actually know firsthand, personally, Claude Duboc.
Oh,
you've heard of Claude, have you?
Yeah.
Sounds Canadian.
Claude? He was. He is. Biggest drug runner Canada's ever seen. I was his private jail guard for almost 2 years straight.
Knew him intimately.
Knew him very well. Matter of fact, he told me who to invest with, how not to invest my money, when to invest my money, what time to invest my money. He's probably one of the richest. I don't know what he was probably one of the richest Canadians, wasn't he?
Oh, he's the richest guy in jail.
Hmm?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, he was one of the richest.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, because he's in prison. They kept his wife out of prison and his kids. They took care of them. Is it Duboc?
Right there.
No. There it is. Yeah, he was no joke, dude. Claude is no joke.
Was he scary?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to find something. I'm not spelling it right, but yeah, it's taking me to a musician. No, he's not a musician. No, Claude Duboc was he was a drug dealer. Well, actually, he was more of he didn't deal drugs.
He was just the boss.
He was the boss. 11 million taken from drug dealer.
Woof.
Yeah. F. Lee Bailey was his lawyer. So they asked.
He comes cheap.
He's dead now too. But they requested me as the guard to be his guard. Yeah,
they knew they could pay you off.
They could have. They could have easily. But
give him a 6-pack and send him home.
They they said he was at the Marion County Jail in private custody. In like solitary confinement, and they put 7 of us, and he kind of interviewed us, and he said, "I like this guy."
They get to pick their own card.
He did because he was federal, and he was people were trying to kill him.
Well, yeah.
And he looked at me and said, I like that guy. And I'm like, okay, I don't know who he is. I'm like, who's Claude Duboc? Never heard of him. And this is way before computers. And so he just handed me his files one day and said, just take a read while you're sitting there watching me. I'm like, okay. And I'm like, holy shit.
So, oh, you're badass.
So tell me what bio stock I do need to invest in, Claude. Yeah, very, very wealthy, very, very nice man. Very nice man, gentle.
Invest in heroin. It's a good moneymaker.
He was really just the money behind it, I think.
He was the brains.
Yeah. And but yeah,
I'm sure he wasn't out on the corner with his
no, he definitely
long
was not.
coat going, hey, want to buy a watch?
For almost 2 years, day for day, probably 6 days a week. I sat in that one little area with him, just letting them talk and shooting the shit.
Keep him company.
Yeah, pretty much. Make sure that nobody hurt him and that he didn't hurt himself. That's what, see,
couldn't hurt you. You had to stay an arm's length away.
Yeah, he couldn't hurt me though. He was no way. I could have fallen asleep and I don't think he could have hurt me. He's not a tough guy.
Just a smart guy with people around him that are tough.
But he made a sweet deal. He made, they let his wife keep one of the houses in France. They did him good. But you know who I'm talking about, right, Robin?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's probably one of y'all's heroes. He was like their Pablo Escobar.
Ah.
And I bet you he's in probably the nicest prison that the federal authorities have to offer.
More than likely.
He's never getting out because when he gets done here, he's got other countries to go to. Oh no, he's never. He already knows. He knew as soon as they got him. He knew he was never getting out. He had already come to terms with that. But
like when you're 70 years old and they give you a 50-year sentence, that's a life sentence right there. That's all that is.
At 70, a 20-year sentence is a life sentence.
Right?
Because you're not getting the best health care in the prison system. Yeah.
But anyways, I gotta take off, boys.
All right, man. Thanks for calling. I hope other people can hear you, but I don't know. I got you right by the microphone. Anyway, I'll talk to you later. I'm trying to kill a gnat, and Tim's trying to stop me from talking about the pedophile PDF files. So anyway, take it easy. Huh? Take it easy. We'll talk to you later.
Bye.
Robin's a good guy. Different.
In
a good way, though.
Yeah, we're all different.
In a good way. He's Canadian. He does things backwards, and they don't know how to use measuring tapes or rulers or thermometers.
I have a metric crescent wrench.
Damn sure not. It's damn. Yeah, me too. I was about to say it's damn sure not 10 millimeter, but then
it could be.
That's why it's got out of the crescent wrench.
It's funny. The crescent wrench I have, on one side it says U.S. standard, and you flip it over and it says metric. It's like it's the same damn wrench. It's an adjustable wrench. You can make it any size you want.
But if you're Canadian, you got to turn it over to make sure you're getting it the right size.
That's right. You don't want to put a standard on a metric.
We love Canadians over here. I'm not kidding. We really don't want Canada because you guys got too many liberals. I mean, no one is taking out.
We need more people to support.
And that's what we need is more social programs with their free health care. I've got a friend that's been waiting for knee surgery in Canada for almost 4 years now.
I've heard that their health
There's a waiting list. Yeah, it's free.
But you're not going to get any kind of
it's free. You'll be dead before you get it.
Right.
Like me out of.
Oh, we have to do some cancer surgery, and it'll be about 8 months.
Yeah. Well, no.
Oh, you can't pay the bill for a year? All right. Well, you got a year to live.
Yeah. That's the American healthcare system. Yeah. And I always say that when they tell you that you only have 6 months to live, you might as well prepare your shit because that's just them not wanting to break your heart in front of them so quick.
I'm the bearer of good and bad news.
Yeah. You only have 6 months to live, and I got the results 6 months ago, but you didn't pay your bills, though. But that's one good thing is my wife is completely cancer-free, which is the first time in a long time.
That's great.
That was a battle fought. That was a battle of attrition right there, boy.
Yeah.
That was
got to be tough to survive.
Yeah, it was one of those that just wouldn't wouldn't go away, man. It would come and go and come and go and come and go. Then they would say, "You're clean," and then bam, nothing, and then bam, bam, bam. Uh-oh. Yeah, you Canadians do have all of our 10 millimeter wrenches and sockets, and
yeah, I can't find that 10 millimeter yet.
if you were a good man, you'd send them all to us, and we could go to a flea market we could just literally go buy wholesale 10 millimeter sockets and go over to the flea market on the weekend.
About 100 of them sold for $2 a piece. Pay 50 cents because that's all they're worth.
We could corner the market on 10 millimeter sockets. Me and Tim think big. Claude Dubach, he thinks in billion-dollar drug deals. Me and Tim, we're thinking $3 a piece. We think big, but if you set your expectations too high, then you'll never reach your goals. And it's like, it only took me, and I'm very proud of this. My neighbor, Tom, not so much, but I'm very proud that it only took me 6 weeks to mow that 3-strip patch of my side yard. But I almost went out there with Roundup. I was like,
Tomato Dad used to do that when he was going to go up for he'd go up north for the summertime.
Mm-hmm.
And they own the house here. It's not like there's always complete snowbirds.
Yeah.
But when he would leave, he'd have this Mexican dude mow his lawn while he was gone.
Mm-hmm.
And he would run around everything, having him trim. He would get a better deal. He'd round up his whole house a foot from the house, all the way around his sheds a foot. It looked like he dug all the sod out a foot wide all the way around there.
My neighbors would be pissed.
Yeah, our front lawn.
I mean, my other neighbors, but here they don't nobody get. And I was kind of, that's the only reason we started getting on Marvin, because I heard my feelings, because everybody's got a pretty nice lawn here. I mean, for the most part.
Yeah. Hell, even the field across the street.
The field across the street's got better grass than we have right now.
I mowed part of that.
My
trailer.
Yeah, well, it's your trailer. I mean, you probably
I did about a quarter of the field. I was on a momentary roll.
What's wrong with her skid steer that we can't just fix it?
Oh, her zero turn?
Mm-hmm.
Nothing. She just spent $1,500 getting the motor redone. But I don't want her to fuck it up. And she said, well, when Marvin raised our rent so quick and so high, she said, I ain't doing nothing for her.
Well, if she can do it for me,
you don't give a crap about us.
She could get Crystal. I'm going to tell you something about me. I'm very nice. I would never talk about anything that would be inappropriate.
Ever?
Ever. Ever.
Never do it.
No, I wouldn't hurt because I like her. I liked her since the first time I saw her when she's running around with that little dog on that little lawnmower.
Her little chihuahua sits right on her lap.
Sits up there like he belongs there. That's a pretty bird, isn't it, man?
Oh, yeah, that's a good blue jay.
Mm.
There's a dove.
That right there, in a frying pan, just the breast, with Italian seasoning on a hot. Yeah. I used to
put that on a hamburger roll. You got yourself a sandwich.
When we were kids, we would shoot them off the power lines, the pellet guns.
I wonder why the power kept going out.
We would shoot them off the power lines with pellet guns and drop them, and as soon as we get it, it just breastplate. Pull that breastplate out. Use the rest for the dogs. No, the dogs would eat the rest. Feathers and all, nothing went to waste.
Yeah.
Because nothing else is worth eating. The wings are this big. The wings are the size of a
hummingbird.
Yeah, you basically just skinned them off. Good job. Now them are pretty good eating with gravy. If you cook them just right, you put one thumb over you close his face, you put one thumb over one eye, and suck out the other eye, and you suck his brains out.
There's a breakfast thought.
Well, we've had squirrel brains for breakfast. Like some people eat scrapple.
Yeah, that's gross.
Some people eat hog head cheese.
Blood cheese.
Yeah.
That's some gross shit out there.
Yeah, blood pudding.
Blood pudding, yeah.
Oh, coagulated blood sounds delicious.
Okay, Dracula.
Yeah. You know what is good, though, is good liver and onions.
I've never been fond of liver. My mother used to make us eat it as kids, so I think it just left a dent in my brain, and I'm like, nope, can't do it.
If I still had my Fry Daddy,
I got one of them.
Almost every weekend, all you would smell over here is chicken livers and gizzards. Maybe not these days, Because the chicken gizzard would probably cost you $1. Just
$1.50
chicken wings are probably about to go up to $17 a piece.
Oh no, that's
And
crazy.
why aren't all of the turkeys dying from bird flu?
Yeah, they don't mention them, do they?
No, they don't.
They're birds, for Christ's sake.
Well, so are robins, and so are
Well, they don't eat the robins, apparently.
the Chinese. Didn't put that into their mix when they decided to do the bird flu.
Yeah.
I think we should get back to why we didn't get to see the Epstein files.
Because they didn't give them to us.
That
It's
really
fucking dry.
pisses me off, dude. It just really pisses me off. And okay, first of all, I'm going to go ahead and say it as a Floridian native, many years native, a real native, not a Chinese native. I do not like Pam Bondi. I think she's a gun grabber. She is the reason that we have a red flag law and the reason that I do not have any firearms in my home or anywhere near my home.
Because we rent.
Okay, this home. I don't have any. Yes, I do actually. I have a couple.
All good red blood Americans too.
I'm fixing to go buy another one too. Fixing. That right there is redneck talk. I'm fixing to go.
Yep.
I'm fixing to go.
Fixing to go down yonder, pick me up a new pistola.
I'm thinking about taking me a trip to Gainesville and going to my favorite gun store. They got shot up and robbed.
A gun store.
Remember what I told you that meant?
Yeah.
Yeah. Black guys decided they're gonna rob the biggest gun store in Alachua County, and so they go in.
How many ambulances were needed at the end of that?
I don't know, but their
bags.
their tires got shot out so bad that they left a. Mark, the cops are like, well, you don't need a hunting dog to find this. You don't need a bloodhound to find this guy. We know where he's at. They did it. They ended up going to prison. I think they might have killed his dad. I don't remember if they shot his dad, Mr. Black. I don't know if they shot his dad or not.
Huh.
But they stole all them guns in there. You got to be a stupid son of a bitch to rob a gun store. Even though it wasn't midnight, they live on the property. You know, it's a gun store. You know, I'm thinking, well,
it's like taking a knife to a gunfight.
Yeah, and they have
point.
federal firearms. That means they've got federal firearm licenses. So that means they've got machine guns.
Oh yeah, they got full autos.
You know what a Barrett would cost? A full automatic Barrett would cost you right now? I'm gonna say $20,000.
Oh cow!
Hell, the cheap little crap machine guns that the drug dealers use.
Yeah.
Even with the license, it costs you $100,000.
Jeez,
Even with the license, it's gonna cost you that much.
that's crazy.
Yeah, because it used to be in the 80s.
It doesn't come with bullets.
Oh no, those things are about $3 a piece on a good day.
Good Lord.
Geez, that's how long it's been since I bought ammo like that. I bet you a 30 cost you $2 a shell now.
Yeah, they were for a while. Like 9mm shells were hard to get here, but I know a girl who works at a gun shop, and she used to call and tell a bunch of different guys I know, "Hey, they're coming in tomorrow. I'll throw how many outside you want. Let me know." And so everybody that was in the loop had plenty of ammo.
The next time you go out that way to do that thing that we do on the side,
yeah,
millions of nets.
Huh.
Possibly. I should get some lye
Mm-hmm.
to cover up that dead body. I mean, thing.
Dead hooker.
I put that on there. I think I did because you remember yesterday when it said the hooker was dead when I got here.
Yeah.
It had that big thing of music behind it. It just kind of blurted.
Right.
I cleaned all of that up this morning, and then I'm in here and I'm trying to save this video because I wanted the big screen for us today. So I try to save this video, and I've got it up in my chip clamp over here, and then I put my video file up over here, and then I had it in the big screen because I wanted to make sure your picture was all right on your business card. And when I closed it on the big red X, and the whole thing went down. Oh, I'm like, oh, and this was probably 4:30.
It's like,
and I went, son of a you stupid bastard. And Tony's like, he just did something he wasn't supposed to do. So I walked in there, and that's when she sent me that message. Woohoo, fresh new coffee. So I went in there and got a cup of coffee, and she said, what'd you do? I said, I closed out the screen. I said, I've been working on this, doing this video for our intro for almost an hour.
I just wiped it out.
I just threw the whole thing away when I got it perfect. But I was lucky because I paid for them. I saved it. It saved it, and all I had to do was just go and that was. You notice everything was all seamless. Everything.
Yeah, it was done professionally.
And I did it this way so we get Old Cracker first because we are Beer for Breakfast first.
Right.
And then I do our racing and the national anthem and all that. Then your business. As we're here to promote Tim's business. If you are in the Lake Placid area and need anything done that needs to be done before noon, preferably.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I gotta go.
Rates go up.
I gotta go do a job this morning.
Rates go up at 1:00 in the afternoon. They almost double because we're up early in the morning getting ready for this show. This show doesn't make itself, people.
No,
it takes a lot of show prep, and me and Tim trying to keep y'all happy. And
I got to make notes the day before.
Oh yeah, sometimes the morning of.
Horrible work.
Yeah, it's
I'm ready for a nap. I'm so tired out before I even start the show.
I'm thinking about doing something exciting today. I'm going to plant something today.
Oh.
I need you to, if you could, get me that hand truck.
Okay, yeah.
Because I've got. I'll tell you. Thank you,
I
Walmart.
gotta go right down to Covered Bridge, and I have to go right by Charlie's, and it's in the shed. I'll just pick it up on the way back.
Tony bought me some shorts. She ordered them online. They take a picture and they send it to her. And she says, I don't have them. And he goes, I delivered them. I laid them right in front of your garage.
Wrong.
I'm like,
so you can call home and ask my wife.
You can call home and ask my wife. We don't even got a garage. That's the same song, by the way.
Yeah.
But he does.
Yeah, I wonder if he put them in the house.
Yeah, because there ain't nobody there that can wear my shorts. Well, he's, I got a little waist. I got no ass.
Yeah, he's a smaller guy.
But I got no ass. I got no waist. It's all belly with me. So, I don't know where that came from. You got any more beer? I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I damn sure don't want to mix this tea with beer.
Right.
That's asking for a divorce.
Or a hangover.
No, I don't get hangovers. You know how I don't get hangovers?
Stay drunk.
Pickle juice.
I haven't had a hangover in 20 years, I don't think. But I haven't sobered up in 21.
Yeah, but the only time Tim gets hangovers is when he wakes up in the hospital because he's had one of his 18 strokes.
Yeah, they always say to me, well, if you feel a bit anxious or uncomfortable and you're probably going to go through alcohol withdrawals, we'll give you a shot for that. And I'm like, don't sweat it.
I'll just call Ron. Don't worry about it. Ron will take care of me.
Yeah, I got my own pills coming.
I'll get you. I'm not even ashamed of that shit either.
The thing that does piss me off, though, is I have to take certain medications at certain times. And when you're in the hospital, they have all that information right on their little computer screen when they come in the room. And they don't give me the pills I'm supposed to have, and I have to keep bugging them for them.
I'm about to sneeze.
And then they're like, well, I have to check with the doctor to make sure it's okay to give it to you. I'm already prescribed it, asshole.
Yeah, but they don't
give me it.
Yeah, but they're also giving you different medications.
Yeah, and then I can't bring my own in. They don't like you to bring your own meds to the hospital.
No, for the same reason. But also, we are so lucky that day that we took you that vodka. Because now you say that they test you. They check your purse and shit from going in.
Oh, really?
No, you told me that.
Oh, yeah. At the gate they have, now they have an armed guard that, like, they scan you with a wand and everything. It's like they're afraid you're going to, it's like going into the airport now.
Well, now I'll just, if you ever go back, I'll just make sure I get a bottle of fish in my back pocket and say.
Plastic bottle, too.
Yeah, always, yeah. Come on. Anything more than plastic, it's too expensive. We're not that good of friends. I like it. Jeez.
Not that much.
No, I did bring you tea and lemon and everything. I set you up.
Oh yeah, I was silent
until he was so funny. He goes, I just thought you were going to bring me a drink. I said, well, I did.
Yeah. Just happened before behind it.
yeah, because if you'll realize what I did is the bottle I gave you was whole.
Yeah.
I used my vodka here to make the drink, and then I made me a drink for a traveler.
Well, you gotta have traveler.
Gotta have a traveler. And this is Florida. You gotta have a traveler.
Hey, they got drive-through liquor stores. If that doesn't promote drinking and driving, nothing does.
If you don't think that's true, you just take a drive to Clewiston, Florida, right down the road. I don't know if they have any drive-throughs here, do they?
They used to, but not anymore.
I love the barn. We have in Clewiston has 2 barn convenience stores.
Oh yeah.
You drive through the middle. You don't even have to get out of your car. They're like, "What do you want?" You point over there. I want that Budweiser
and those chips.
Those chips and 2 Dixie cups, please. I just need 2. I'll pay for the whole bag. You keep them. I just want the 2.
2 red Solo cups.
That's it. No. We're not going to open this beer on the way, sir. No. Just
No.
That's the spit cup.
Yeah,
for our red man, that we buy in here every weekend.
Oh, we got a new bird. It's called a fly.
Yeah. Red Man is now almost $23 a bag.
Are you kidding me?
Red Man, almost $23 a bag here.
Jesus, that's crazy.
See, I opened that door and you opened that door, and now they're all over the place.
Huh.
I got to put lime or
something. Yeah.
I'll pressure wash the shit out of it today.
Got that monkey dust shit you put on planes? That might work.
No, it's not monkey. It's 7 Dust. I don't know. Yeah. I might though. I might can get some. But that's where they're coming. They can't be coming from nowhere else. And that will draw them.
Yeah.
Those bodies that we got over there will draw them.
All right. I'm going to have to take leave because I have to be somewhere for a job.
Oh, yeah.
And
are you finally doing that drywall job?
No, not yet. Oh, yeah, that'll start maybe the next day or 2 because it's the end of the month.
Yeah.
I'll have to give him a call. He still owes me $120 before I even start working again.
Yeah.
It'll be payday on the first day.
There you go. Yeah, I like it when you work good. I like it when you work hard and you're always happier. You're always happier.
Well, it keeps the wife off my back.
Yeah, that's always good. But you are always happier when you
I feel better when I work because I don't just sit in my fart chair and my back aches and I got to put a pillow behind my back.
Yeah.
And I don't just sit there going, oh, is it time for more pain pills?
Right. And it always is.
Oh, yeah. Let's see. They're due at noon. It's 10 o'clock. I'll take one now.
Yep.
Then noon rolls around. I don't think I took one. I better take another one.
That's what I always would do if I'm like that with Advil, though. I take Advil and Alka-Seltzer Plus like they're candy. And I'm like, Tony's like, are you sure it's been 4 hours? I'm like, look, man, you know what? I don't tell you when the muffins are ready, I'll argue with you about this shit. You just leave me alone about
water in the tree and finish my beer, and then I'll go to work.
No, you'll see what I mean, though, when you go out there.
Yeah, I was thinking that, too, for some reason.
Yeah, because there's no way. I'm over here spray. I've got $12,000 in bug spray. But you're right. 7 Dust might do it.
You got 12 grand in bug spray and 30 grand in bugs.
That's the problem. Yep, it didn't hit me until this morning. I'm like, you know what? That's where it's coming from. Yep. Well, you can help me with that one day. Yeah, that's exactly. Yeah, but we still gonna have to pick it up and put it in that blue garbage can. Yeah, you say that.
I'm good for one good lift a day.
Yeah, I'm pretty good for that.
I feel like a He-Man until I do it, and then I feel like
then
the rest of the day.
Then you want to cuss me the rest of the day. Them squirrels, man, he's
chowing.
Yeah, he's
they like that corn, man. They're wolfing that down like it's free.
I know that it seems like we get more attention from viewers normally when we do the portrait.
Right.
But I just like it better because you can actually see the squirrel this way. You can actually see
you get
the quality of the camera, and they
more
did
of a panoramic.
And they did pay me to promote this camera. No, they really did. That's the why. This is the expensive one. It's not that cheap ass one that they gave me that I still got laying over there on my day bed that I need to put the mattress back on. I am.
That's still not on
I
there.
procrastinate. I got it out of the living room, and that's only because Tony couldn't get to her chair. I mean Jethro's chair.
Right.
So,
I figured it was out of the living room, and she probably just put it where it goes.
Robin just asked if we're going live in the morning. I said I probably will.
Never can tell.
Yeah, I probably will. As long as I've got nothing to do, and if nothing else, I'll be playing my.
If we get this many viewers tomorrow, I'll go live on Saturday too.
Now we can just get somebody to shoot us, scan that little, buy us a beer code so we can buy some beer to entertain ourselves.
There you go.
If no one's talking in the chat, well, when I say no one, well, he's Canadian. No one's talking in the chat.
Oh, he's going to work.
I think that he texts us while he works or while he's going to work because
he's a surgeon, right?
He's a surgeon.
It's like nurse, hold my phone.
Hey Tim, Tim's got your kind of job to do today. Robin, he's the guy that does just what you do, the same thing you do, just in the cold, and does it on Indian reservation. In Frogland.
Not for me. That cold.
Dude, that cold. I don't know how you do it. I don't know how every time Robin, I don't know how every time you don't touch something, your fingers don't want to fall off, man. You know what I mean, though, right?
Oh, yeah. You get used to cold, though, after a while.
No. American cold and Canadian cold is two different monkeys.
Yeah, there's in kilowatts or whatever.
He was 35 degrees below zero Celsius the last time one time that we talked to him.
That's freaking crazy.
That's like 100,000 degrees below zero here. That's like nitrous oxide when they used to take Mythbusters, take a rose in it and then squeeze it with a glove. That's how cold that shit
crumbles.
is. Yeah. How cold that shit is. Yeah, it's
that's too damn cold. What that is.
It's too damn cold here right now.
It is silly.
It's 74. Yeah, no, I shouldn't have been. I got to go in there and take a shower.
Yesterday was nice in the afternoon. It was like 83, 40.
Yeah, but in the morning, yes. I slept yesterday afternoon.
Yeah, you were whooped.
I was whooped.
Let's see if our goddamn phone. Let's see. It's up to 63.
63 is good.
Yeah, that's a good start for the day. Still not shorts weather, but it'll work.
It'll be shorts weather here in about another hour, though.
I guess the high for today, according to this, about 4 o'clock, looking at 78.
Yeah, and it's...
And zero precipitation.
That means rain.
Rain, yeah, that.
Tornado
threat possible in the deep south next week. Oh, yay. Just what we need. Get over the hurricanes, go to the tornadoes.
Well,
we're not deep south, are we?
Deep South Florida or deep south the United States?
Deep south.
Oh no, that's Oklahoma, Texas.
Oh,
that's yeah.
That's where all the sewage runs. It's the deep south.
Yeah. Well, they call Atlanta the dirty south, but you know why they do that? I can't say it. Well, I can't do it there. There's so many black people live in Atlanta. Everything to them is dirty. We got to be the dirty. We got to be the dirty.
I've seen that on some of those race car shows, you know, where they drag race on the street and stuff.
Yeah, the dirty south.
They call it the dirty south. I think that's the name of the whole show, actually.
There's some guys that do it in Louisiana that are pretty good. But it gets to the point to where it's just so scripted. One show does it really well.
Yeah.
And then, but like, just like, JJ the Boss.
Yeah.
But the thing is, he's really got things going on, though. I mean, he's really got things going on. And he also did 20 years in prison for being a drug dealer. That's why that one guy caught him on that one Street Outlaws. It's not scripted.
Yeah.
The guy showed up in a convict outfit. He goes, "I'm JJ the Boss." And JJ said, "Stay away from me." He said, "I'm JJ the Boss." JJ the Boss showed him what 20 years in prison will do to you. JJ whipped his shit out of him right there on the camera, man. JJ the boss was like, "Wah pow, 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 pow." He's like, "I told you to stay away from me."
Yeah.
And all them girls are pulling him off, and JJ's like, "I'm gonna hit you too, bitch. Get the fuck off." JJ's like,
"Back that shit up."
Yeah, because that was funny. Because JJ's like, "No, yeah." He said, "I don't hide that I was in prison. It's on my bio." And this guy kept saying, "Convict, convict," and JJ was like, "Okay, I'm done warned you twice. That's it. You got in my face."
Why does that offend people that are like in jail when they call them convict? I don't get why that offends them.
Because of
stereotyping or something.
Well, no, but when you go to prison, then you pay your debt to society.
Yeah.
So you were convicted of something, and you went to prison, and you were a convict while you're in prison. That's what you call an inmate that's in prison.
Well, yeah,
a convict.
But they don't like it in prison.
Oh no, in prison actually they do. They want you to go. Don't call them an inmate. Oh Jesus,
because then you're a snitch.
Yeah, you call a guy. Listen, man. You look when we would do intake in South Florida Reception Center, we would literally say inmates on one side, convicts on the other. And the inmates would get, the new guys would go over to this side, and the convicts would slowly walk over there and go. They were already naked. They already knew what was coming down. They were already taking the convicts are already taking their clothes off. They already know we're ready to get hosed down. We know it. The inmates are over there going,
I gotta get
naked
in front
of all these guys. Yeah, and you better stay get your ass against the wall too, brother.
Did you bring your soap on the road?
They don't even need soap over. They'll spit on it. It's all right. Jesus Christ, oh God, don't ever go to prison in Florida.
I don't want to go to prison anywhere.
It is
okay, I gotta go.
All right, you go. I'm gonna play an intermission song and I'll be right back.
Peace out.
Peace
Talk
out.
to you maybe tomorrow morning.
Well, we'll definitely be here tomorrow morning, and if the numbers aren't in oh hey, look at this real quick. I haven't shown this ever before. This is brand new footage.
Toolman Tim potatoes. I just added cheese. It's got sausage, onions, potatoes, garlic, and this is Toolman Tim potatoes.
Wow.
And it's very good.
Yeah, see? I told you I made a video of it. I don't know if you remembered that I did.
Yeah, I've seen it.
Oh, well then why didn't you stop me?
Because nobody else saw it.
Oh, yeah, that's probably true.
All right,
hold on a minute, because I have to make an intermission. I have to go check on my wife.
Happy trails.
Happy trails, Tim. And see you. I'll probably see you later today.
A few hours from now.
Yeah.
I'll be the guy carrying a case of beer.
No, then don't. Yeah. Well,
don't forget the beer.
Yeah, whatever you do.
Okay. Camera.
All right. Yeah, get the gift. See if you can get there to knock that out for us today.
Yep, will do. That's not a big deal.
That'd be awesome.
I even talked to her about it. I'm way ahead of us.
Oh, are you?
Yeah, I'm scared I'm so good at this.
I'm telling you. I'm scared you are too. We'll be right back. I have to go check on my wife. That's life in the it's life in the real world when not everybody is as healthy as you wish they were.
With his Yeti cooler at 7, and Ron's been up in the swamp all night. Ron has those Florida man stories. Sometimes that dude just ain't right. Toolman Tim is almost every tool known to man. And if anyone can find the Florida skunk ape, you bet Ron can. It's beer for breakfast, where we test microbrews. If you ask us nice, we'll test your craft beer too. We don't talk much politics or read the news. Oh, we know you don't care about our views. We're just here to make you laugh and have fun, and maybe give you some tips on making a moonshine run. It's beer for breakfast. We test latest craft brews. Hey brewers, contact us today, and we will promote yours too. If you need to know how to fix something broke, hit the chat or call in and Tim can help, no joke. But for booby trap, survival skills, and the best prep and supplies, that's where Ron comes in, but that ain't no surprise. It's the Beer for Breakfast morning show. Real men telling you things you might not know. I wouldn't take us too serious though. There are no professionals on this show other than Toolman, Tim's carpentry knack, and Ron busting fake TikTok life hacks. It's the Beer for Breakfast morning show. What's bugging you? We wanna know. We start taking calls at 7:30. Come be heard, or you can tell us in chat if you're a computer nerd. Either way, we will do our best to help you out, but we probably don't know what the hell we're talking about. Yeah, believe me, we've done plenty. Lord willing, we'll do a lot more. And if Trump lowers the price of beer, the cans will be empty before they hit the floor. Take it from here, Tim.
All right, that's us. That's it for the intro, or the intermission. We had one caller. You can call in. We don't mind more callers. I'm still pissed off about the Trump thing. The bigger question is, are you? Are you pissed off about the Trump thing? If you aren't, then I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what could do it. I don't know what else you need to be mad about, because something just ain't right. Something don't feel right. Kind of quiet. I don't like to do this when I can talk to and nobody in chat. It's always so difficult. But my problems are is that we Trump told us that he was going to give us Trump told us that he was going to give us the Epstein logs. He told us that he was going to give us the JFK files, the RFK files, and the MLK files. We don't have any of those files. Then you have to wonder why. Why don't we have any of those files? It just doesn't seem right. It doesn't seem honest. It seems dirty, to be honest with you. It seems like we got rickrolled. It seems like it was all a game. And it's a game that I don't think was